God you answered. It's been a day.
Mom.
And, no one napped.
Hello, everyone. I'm Macy.
I'm Lexi.
And I'm Michaela. And this is
No One Napped.
Episode 5. We did it. Is it getting easier?
I think we're caring less. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Will not
that pay
caring
off?
less, but
I think we're getting looser, as the kids say. We're getting more.
that's what she said.
Yeah. That's certainly what the YouTube comments will say. In several ways, we've become loose. Those are 3 loose women.
Oh, good.
With that, just kidding. How have our weeks been? It hasn't been very long since we filmed last, to be honest with
12
you.
hours.
We have not taken a whole lot of time in between this episode and last, but any funny kid stories, funny life stories? Macy, do you want to tell them about how you hurt your knee? Oh, 5 minutes ago, I was holding, not this glass of wine, that would have been impressive. I was holding a cup of water, but I tripped. Also holding Jesse in the other arm, landed on both knees.
Okay.
So bruised my knees, but saved both my child and my glass of water.
What if you broke both of your kneecaps? We'd be asking for a GoFundMe.
And Jesse did
Sponsors.
that thing, that really sweet thing that babies do when they're kind of nervous about things, and he just goes. He just frowns.
Aw,
It
he's
was so
like,
sad.
Mom, what are we
know.
doing?
He's scared. Yeah, it was like a roller coaster for him, I'm sure. A quick draw. Yeah, for sure. Unexpected. And Lexi, yesterday you said that you had a veteran story you forgot to share.
I do. Veterans are just the gift that keeps giving,
I
I guess.
agree.
The other day I was wearing, I have like a 90s vintage Ralph Lauren, like sweater with an American flag on it,
Subtle
right?
brag.
Subtle brag, yes, because I could resell that on Etsy for a
could.
pretty dollar, but I got it
Super
at
cute.
Goodwill, so slay. Anyways, I was wearing it and Violet was like, "Oh, you look like a veteran. What war were you in?"
Oh, she knows. She's in on the gag.
What war was I in?
Yeah. Which one?
That's so rude. She was like, fake fan. It's like when you're wearing a band t-shirt
Yeah.
and they're like, name 3 songs.
She's like, name 3 songs. Name 3 wars.
you were
You
in
were in.
personally.
Mm.
Rude. So yeah, that was my veteran
She's
story.
so Violet. That's hilarious. We're going to have to make a large donation to a veteran association at some point. Yes. whenever we're making it. We big. can't until we make money. Yeah. From you, but we will. So. We support the troops.
What if the veterans donated to us though?
Ah, it's a veteran support. They're a sponsor.
My papa will.
The VA.
Your
Oh, that's precious.
Yeah.
So today's episode is called Name That Baby. And we are going to be talking
We're
about...
going to be playing Shazam. I was going to say, we're going to be having a live birthing session where we name your baby.
That baby. It reminds me of Move That Bus from
Extreme Home Makeover.
Extreme Home Makeover.
Love
So
that.
today we're talking about naming our own babies and helping you potentially name yours. So the first question that I thought is a good lead-in. How would you describe your kids' names, or like the style of names that you're into? So we came up with categories for like the names that we like, including our own kids' names, but not just like specifically our kid's name is this category, but like the names you're into, the names you hear and you're like, oh, I really like that. How would you categorize it? And let's talk about it.
I'm desperate to hear what you're calling yours. Your names are honestly kind of all over. Like, you like a lot of different styles, I think.
So we'll start with mine then. My category for my name style, I like to call Taylor Swift adjacent.
Okay.
Yes.
So
That makes sense.
every name that we have so far, and a lot of the names that I'm into that I really like, are Taylor Swift adjacent. So like we have Indy, which isn't necessarily like specifically Taylor Swift, but
Taylor Swift has been to
Some-
Indianapolis.
I was gonna say some indie record that's much cooler than mine.
Yeah,
Her
of
name's in a
course.
song. We have Theodora, which is very closely related to
Dorothea.
Dorothea.
Mhm.
Not intentionally. When I was pregnant with Teddy, and we thought she might be a boy. She was gonna be Archer.
Mhm.
We've also talked about the name Drew for a boy and a girl. And currently, which we'll talk about soon, one of my favorite names right now is Honey, which is obviously on Life of the Showgirl. But some of my other like top names that I really love, Esty, Taylor Swift song. Archer we talked about. I low-key really love Betty. I think Betty is so cute. Nick would never let me use it, but I really like Betty. So my name theme is Taylor Swift adjacent because they all somehow have a track record back to my girl Tay. So
How do you feel about Inez?
Inez is cute. I don't think I'd ever do another I
Right.
just because I already have an indie. So,
Mhm.
but Inez is
How about
super
James?
cute. Love James. James is really popular. James is too popular for me specifically because I know a lot of boys and girls names James or middle names James. So,
Lexi took August.
Yeah. I
Yes.
took August, but
yeah.
we could call it that. You could do Marjorie,
Yeah, I think
Cornelia.
Cornelia is very cute. Marjorie's sweet. There was one in the most recent song, Kitty, in Life of the Showgirl, that I'm like, Kitty's cute, but it needs to be a nickname for something because you can't, in my opinion, just name a child Kitty.
What is that short? Probably Catherine.
But yeah,
Mhm.
so something like that. Taylor Swift adjacent always, but
Would you say yours is, Macy?
Okay, I think you guys are going to like this. I'll have to read some of the names, but when I was looking at the names I put in here, okay, let me do some backing. I deleted the bulk of my names list when I was pregnant because Logan was such a no on so many that it wasn't even worth carrying them
Yes.
around.
yeah.
So today was fun for me because I got to bring back the names I like, even though I know they cannot be mine.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And whenever I was looking at that collection of names, I dubbed my naming category as the coolest camp counselor in the cabin.
Okay, cute.
Mhm.
I feel
Mhm.
like it's a little granola, a little cool girl or boy, a little artsy.
Mhm.
Is
Mhm.
kind of where I lean.
Mhm.
Always like it's here whenever my child's name is Jessie, if you need to be reminded, and people kept being like, "Oh yeah, I know I obviously didn't invent the name Jessie, nowhere near it, but I always said it's not unheard of, but it is a little uncommon." That's all, like I like uncommon but not unheard of. I don't want to invent a name, but I don't want him to have 6 in his class.
Yeah.
And I think that's kind of where my names fall.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
some of the, should I say what I say or should we go to them? Some of the ones I came up
You
with.
can say a couple. Yeah, we are going to talk about it in a second though.
Okay.
A little bit more.
Thinking of camp counselor, I love the name Penn. I love Penn Badgley.
Oh,
If you were
Penn.
at camp
Love
and Penn
Penn.
was your camp counselor, you'd go home and be like,
Specifically
Mom.
Penn Badgley.
Oh my gosh.
Right.
If Penn Badgley was my camp counselor, I'd be I'd be on a different life path.
Badgley would be my
Wouldn't be
last
coming
name.
home.
Yes.
I'd be Mrs. Penn.
Yeah.
Pen pal.
I'd be Penn's pal.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. We'd be
That's
writing.
so funny.
Yes. Okay. Lexi.
My current naming of my children, Violet and August, I would say is definitely the cast of Willy Wonka, which was unintentional
Absolutely.
because there's obviously Violet's on there and then Augustus Gloop, my boy. But
Good thing you didn't pick Augustus though, because
I
then it
know.
would really have been like a true
the cast of Willy
a
Wonka.
true cast. Because I also think the name Augustus is beautiful and
Oh,
it's
absolutely.
very nice.
And it's very popular too now.
yeah.
But yeah, so glad we just went with the shorter version of that because that would have been, I don't think I could have gotten away from those allegations. But in general, I think my naming style is nouns.
Yeah. Just nouns. People, places, things.
Like I had Canyon on my list, parks, Sedona, all nouns.
Aw.
all like
Places.
I would say a national park.
Just a really
You know?
big Lumineers fan, I think.
Yeah.
like
yeah.
could be a word in a Harry Styles song if you wanted to follow in Michaela's
Abs-
footsteps.
That's actually where Canyon came from.
Underneath the Canyon Moon.
Harry
Moon.
Styles.
I love Canyon. I think that's really cute.
Yeah.
I
It
know
was
a
considered.
Sedona, and I think
Sedona.
that's gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Those were all on my list, but
We just read
I
a
think
book for book
nouns.
club that was Cordelia, and it took me a while to warm up to it, which is actually kind of also my name style. It's a name that I have to like think on for a minute, but then I'm like, okay, I do really like it.
It's a little too Hunger Games for me.
the
Cordelia.
nickname Dell, which you could use for Cordelia,
Yeah.
is so cute to me.
I
I
had
love a
cute.
little nickname Dell.
Della on my list.
Yeah.
I think the name Della in
That's
general.
Shay's grandma. Her name's Della.
Oh my God, you
that's
should use that.
So cute.
I love a name, which not shocking to anyone. I love a name that has a really great nickname.
Mm-hmm.
But then I feel like you run into the issue of like, do you just give your child the nickname as the name, or do you go with something longer and then call them the nickname, which I have actually done either option with both my kids, because originally Indy was going to be Indiana. And we did end up going with that because I was like, I don't think I'll ever call her Indiana.
Yeah.
Like she will just be Indy always. So we decided with just Indy. And then with Teddy, we chose Theodora for several reasons, mainly because while we were pregnant, we thought we might call her Theo, which still might come into play later. But as of like the moment we found out that it was a girl, in my head, she was always Teddy, and I don't know why. But we, at least now she has options. She doesn't have to be Teddy forever. And if she wants to be Theo, she can. If she wants to go by Thea, she can. Or full name, Theodora would be
Or
an
Dora.
option too. Dora, which
You
I am.
have to have a Dora the Explorer.
I'm strongly opposed to Dora as a nickname unless
Right.
she comes up with it herself.
When she's 14, she's going to be like, this isn't a phase.
Yeah.
I'm Dora.
I know.
Deal with it.
But you
And I
definitely have
can't.
to have a birthday party. That's Dora the
See,
Explorer.
but I can't put it into people's heads that like we're gonna
Exactly.
call her Dora because I really despise it that much. But
Me saying it
if
on the
she
podcast.
if she grows up and wants to be a Dora, then she'll be Dora. But in my head, she's Teddy, and I hope, like it's a name that grows with her. It's something that she can choose like throughout every aspect of her life, which I thought would be good for her too. Because I think everybody goes through a phase in their life of hating their name.
Mhm.
That you're like, Mom, why? This is the worst name ever. And then eventually you're like, who cares? It's just a name.
I still go by my nickname, so
You're always Lexi.
I think once I turn 30, that's when I'll make the
Alexis.
shift.
Oh man, we'll be so famous by then. That's going to be hard for
I'm gonna be
everyone.
like,
Yeah.
have to introduce ourselves.
You're gonna
Yeah.
need to make a choice now before we really blow up.
Unfortunately, it's gonna be when I'm 30. I feel like I'm not quite there
2
yet.
years now.
I have never hated my name, but I did envy. I didn't have any options. There's really no nickname for Macy.
Mhm.
Like people called me Mace and people call me May, but it's not like a long name that you can chop up. It's pretty short.
Mhm.
So I like that you gave her variation there.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
we honestly got Teddy's name from the show The Haunting of Hill House on Netflix. There is a character in it who is Theodora, but she goes by Theo. So we were like, yeah, I love it, and we'll call her
Cute.
Theo, and I think that's great. And then I don't know why. And then something hit me one day and I'm like, I love Teddy. I think Teddy is
Teddy's so
it.
perfect. She's just
Yes,
Ted.
but she is Teddy. Like she's so Teddy.
Mhm.
And I've tried in several ways to be like Theo. It just doesn't hit right now. It might later, but as for right now, she's just Teddy.
Just Ted.
She's mainly Ted, but Teddy.
How did you come up with Indy? Did you just like it?
I don't know. I just liked it. My husband worked at Paycom at the time, which he does now again, but he like went to a different job in between. But we were like newly married. It was like his first like big boy job, and there was like a program that was called Indy, INDY, based on like the location.
Mm-hmm.
They all kind of have like location names. Like there's also like Phoenix and stuff, these software programs. And one was Indy, and I was like, that's really cute, but it was INDY. And then I felt like for a girl, she needed an IE
Mm-hmm.
instead of Y. So we went with Indy IE. Yeah.
It's funny I ask as if I care because I do not have a sentimental name at
Yeah.
all. Like I wasn't even pregnant, and one day we were driving around and I was like, oh, Jesse, like Jesse McCartney. And then I love Jesse Palmer. So whenever I was pregnant, I was like,
That's it. That's
Yeah.
the one.
yeah.
Mhm.
And people always ask me, why Jesse? And I'm like, oh, Jesse Palmer or Jesse McCartney or Uncle Jesse. Any of them I love. But I recently learned that I have a great, great, great grandpa Jesse.
It was meant to
Aw.
be.
Yeah. Family
Written
name
in the
after all.
stars.
There are very few boys named Jesse that are bad. So
It's just a
Can't go wrong.
cute name, too.
It is super
It is
I
a
had
very
it in my
cute name.
head, like, if your kid came home and said they were friends with Jesse, like, it just sounds like a
cute,
sweetie or a
like,
cutie.
okay.
It's
you
like a
know?
classic name too. You
Yeah.
know, it's like it's a name that you'd read in like The Outsiders, you know, like
Yes.
Jesse. It's
Yeah.
just like a very sweet, like classic boy name.
I do enjoy that. I never have to explain it to someone. Anyone who
Mhm.
asks me what's his name, Jesse. Oh, Yeah.
Or spelling even.
Yeah,
Usually
spelling is
spelling's all the
simple.
same unless you're going
Right.
crazy.
I
but
think, well, girl is normally I and boy is E.
Yeah.
So I think it's pretty much.
I wondered
I
what we
feel
would
like
call him.
with a girl though, it's like a nickname usually.
Oh, yeah,
You
for,
know,
like, Jessica
i.e.
or-
Jessica.
Yeah. No, I
Basically
wondered what
just
on
Jessica.
earth it would be shortened to, and it is just the mess.
Just
or
a
mess. Or
Just mess.
mester. Or jester.
Yeah.
So,
Gender.
Mess. I will
Mess,
say
mess.
when we were naming August, my thought was maybe Indigo August.
Uh-huh.
But then you had Indy Joe, and I was like, we can't have both of them
Yes.
with the same name because they, I mean, obviously we'd call him Indy. So I was
Yeah.
like, we can't have the same name.
Yes. So we have
So-
August Indigo and then we have Indy Joe. And they were
Yes.
born like 6 weeks apart. So
It was meant to be.
yeah. So but I was one of those people who, like, as soon as I knew the gender, they had a name. Like I had, by the time I was far along enough in each of my pregnancies, I knew that if it was a girl, it would be blank. If it was a boy, it would be blank. So then as soon as their gender is given to me or told to me by the ultrasound tech or whoever, then they have a name. So I've done that both times with both kids. And
Yeah.
I told both of you the genders for Teddy, because I did like a private ultrasound and then I had him seal it and then I gave it to a cake lady who made a cake of it, but I showed it to you guys first and then I had you guys order a blanket with their name on it.
Did.
So I could have it to like
back before you
post,
did your own embroidery.
announce. I know.
Yeah.
And now I could just do it myself, which would really defeat
The whole purpose.
excitement,
We would
but-
we would have to come over and we're
Yes.
like Macy and I Googling how to use
it. I'm like telling you through the door. I'm like, type it in.
press
on
the
here.
button. But with that being said, if Indy had been a boy, what would his name have been?
She would have also been Indy.
Yeah.
INDY
Yeah.
for boy. I
Yeah.
was so set on Indy. I really loved Indy that I was like either way. And I kind of ended up getting that way with Teddy. That if she was a boy, she would have just been Theodore and
Yes.
also Teddy. But for a while we were throwing around Archer and we were going to do Archer Drew. I think was the second name I gave you guys for like, if it is a boy, I want the blanket to say. And I think it was Archer.
The second I saw Blue, I knew Jessie, but I still don't have a girl name. So
Yeah.
it worked out well.
You
in
have a
that
cute one on
regard.
here. You
Yeah.
have two really cute girl names.
If they're on
here.
there, I'll tell you why I can't use them, because if they're on there, that
Oh.
means I can't use them.
Right.
So
We have the same, like I looked at your list and I was like, oh, well, I can't put that name because you put it.
I
Yeah,
knew they
so-
would be similar.
Well, we do have to talk about how you came up with Violet's name, because unlike
Yes.
the rest of us, you had to choose a name at the ripe age of 18. Which if I
yeah.
had to choose a baby name at 18, it would be like Ainsley, like something like which
Brexton Lee.
Ainsley's a fine name, but like one
Not
that
the
I
name.
would not choose now, but
Yeah.
like choose because it was so trendy at the time.
Mine would be like Cheyenne on Superstore, harmonica.
Yeah,
Right.
Monica, that's
Right.
so funny. No, it was. I would still pick Violet today. Like
Yeah.
I would still definitely pick Violet. And it has grown in popularity since I named Violet. So I feel like I started that just me alone, just
Absolutely, I think you did.
me, small town Oklahoma teenager.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I just picked Violet because of the series of unfortunate events. That was my favorite movie as a kid, and also I love that book series. And so I was
Yeah.
just like, I'm gonna name her Violet. So yeah, there's not like a
No pushback on that. Shay's like, yeah.
Oh, I never considered his
Yeah.
feelings in the matter. I was just like, this is her name. But had she been a boy, I would have named her Asher, which would have been awkward considering I made friends with another teen mom and she ended up naming her child Asher.
But your Asher would have been first, right?
Mm-mm.
No?
Oh, he was first.
Okay.
They're a week apart and he was first.
So then you gotta pick something
So it would have
else.
been double Asher, but luckily she was a girl. But we didn't know. I didn't know she was a girl until like 35 weeks.
Yeah.
Because at 32 weeks, they told me she was a boy. And then I went back and they're like, nope, that's a girl. So
It's
Thank
a good
God.
thing, once again, that you were young. Your emotions could handle that. Mine, I would have been like, I fought everything.
Yeah.
it's only been 3 weeks.
Yeah.
No, but it would be Violet today if it was.
If you had
Yeah.
if you had a girl child, you would
It would be
still pick
Violet.
That's good.
There's so few names that start with a V, and a V is so soft and beautiful.
And I love the nickname Vi. I
Yeah.
think that's so beautiful.
Even though we call her Nug.
Even though we call her
I know she
Nug.
has this beautiful, soft, gorgeous name, and we all say Nug.
Yeah, that's
Lately,
Nug.
I've been calling her Nina, and by lately, I mean for the past like 3 years, I've referred to her exclusively as Nina.
Nina.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I
Nina.
think it originated like,
video?
subconsciously.
The overalls.
Because
Nina.
we used to call her, like, you call Teddy Weena, and I used to call Violet Beena Weena, but you can't really, like, be doing that out in public. So
yeah, you shouldn't. But
it went
Indy
from
does.
Beena Weena to Weena to Nina.
Okay, wow. We really have the same little nickname track then.
Yeah.
Because Teddy was Beans and then Beanie Weenie, and now she's Weena.
And perhaps one day she'll be Nina.
and Nina very soon.
I used to call Jesse when he was first born Adele because we always said das him, which went to das him. Adele, das him. So Adele. And then I also called him Shayla for quite a long
Yes,
time.
my
because of
Shayla.
And then recently I've been putting his blanket over his head singing Mary Did You Know? So I've been calling him Mary. So
Okay, I've been doing that, but with my dog.
yeah.
Okay, so now we should go through the list that we wrote down, names that we like that won't be using.
My name list that I will not be using for one reason or another, but I love and wish I could have 1 million children on a commune and name them all a name.
Yes.
But perhaps I'll get dogs.
I know. I love baby names.
I love Sylvie,
Love.
and then I have.
Bring me a little water.
I love Sylvie so much. And then I have very foreign, but Ottilia. I love that. And then I would call her
Ottilia.
Tilly.
Tilly.
I do feel Ophelia is going to skyrocket.
Absolutely it will.
Oh, absolutely. But I love the version of Ottilia. And then I have Florence, which I love.
Florence is great.
And then I have Lourdes and Cleo.
Cleo
But
is
I
precious
will
too.
not be using any of those.
I
so
love
feel free.
Cleo.
Cleo's really precious.
Okay. I wrote down, I already told you Penn. The reason I can't use Penn, do I dox myself? Do they know my last name? My last name is short. So,
It's fine.
okay. Penn Webb.
Yeah.
Double letter at the both.
Toot toot. Toot fart. Pee pee poo poo.
Fart meets butt at
Yes.
whatever
At
is
Poop's
wedding.
wedding.
Okay. I also love Jude. Poot fart. I also love Kit. Pee poop. No, Kit. I love short names. I can't use short names because my last name is short.
Kit is
And-
really pretty.
Kit Kitteridge. I love that.
Yeah.
Kit Kittredge, the American girl.
Yeah, that's where I got it.
Dove.
Okay. Dove.
Love
Dove could be a middle name for
Dove
me.
is also on my list. I love
Dove. Is
Dove.
beautiful.
Yeah, love Dove. Poet.
That's to
That's
come.
fun.
Taylor
My-
Swift adjacent, I'll take it.
Yes.
My comments on Poet to come.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Olive. I
Love.
like it, but it's too close to Olivia.
I do like
Olivia's so
Olive.
popular. And then I have Birdie. Birdie's one that like I
Obsessed with
obviously
Birdie.
can't actually.
No, I'm
use
obsessed
it, but
with
like
it. That was a good
You
role.
Birdie,
should use
love
Birdie.
Birdie.
I love Birdie.
you'll hear later in the episode from my op on Birdie, her spouse.
Logan, her op. Okay, I have a million, but girl names, Halston. Love Halston for the specific reason that I think the nickname Stony is so cute. Is Stony not so cute like Stony LaRue? I think it's so cute.
It makes me think of gallstones and kidney stones.
I was gonna say it does give medical term, but
Stony LaRue is a person.
Well, who's Stony Baloney?
I don't know.
Stony LaRue, I've never heard of this.
Yeah, who
person.
is that?
It's like an old timey like 80s or 90s band member or something.
It's a cartoon of a kidney stone.
I'm like, it is.
I
I'm
just
like, that's the guy on that medicine they give you when you have the kidney stone. Stony LaRue.
it's the man in the hat when you
Yeah.
take the Benadryl. I do fear if you had a Stony, I feel like they would be mercilessly bullied.
Yes.
Is that the right
mercilessly.
term? Mercilessly.
Yes.
Also-
well, Halston is cute as it is, and
Halston is cute.
I think the nickname Hallie would be really sweet too. Although I have a cousin named Hallie, but I think Stony's really cute. But now that I have Indy, I wouldn't do another E sounding child
Teddy.
nickname.
Yes.
Nickname.
Teddy has a Y. Indy has an IE.
Indy Theodora, right? Like
It
that's
does-
the vibe.
If you feel
Right.
that way, it does shorten your options.
Yeah,
Because
we can't-
Jesse.
I feel like you've got to
Yes.
go with
Can't do another
a
IE. Can't do another E. sound.
4-letter name next time.
Well,
That's
I
what you'll
have-
have to
I'll-
shoot for.
I don't mind sharing the names that I probably would use. You know, like
You don't mind?
no, I don't care.
That surprises me for you.
I'm not a name gatekeeper.
Yeah, I was gonna say that you don't give gatekeep vibes.
Once I'm pregnant, I'm telling everyone what I'm using.
oh,
Right.
absolutely.
Until I'm pregnant,
Right.
those are for me.
and like the thing is,
I
if you
agree.
say your name and then someone steals
I'm
it,
like, so you're pregnant.
I'm like,
I am
so I know you stole it. Like, you know what I mean?
Right. And my thing is too is like unless somebody's pregnant at the same time as me and I know them closely and they choose it and they name their baby that first, I'll still pick it.
Yeah.
Like I don't like choosing a name that somebody else has, but I'm not opposed to it if we're like far enough away that it's like
Right.
Agreed.
it's a name, But anyway, so Stony, which is a big no from all my ops apparently. I love Bradley for a girl. I think
Love.
Bradley's so cute. I
Very
love
sweet.
Willa.
I love
Esty,
Willa.
Honey, which I love, but I think Honey and Indy and Teddy are all like too much.
Mm-hmm.
Like
or just enough.
it's
They
putting me
give
in a
sweet
category I
sisters.
don't want.
Yes.
Like
Okay.
I gotta go something a little bit different. Betty's cute. The other day when we were at book club, somebody was talking about wanting to name their child Richard because of it's a family name, but we talked about the name Richie, and I think Richie is so cute for a
Mhm.
girl. And then I have one that Nick is like, hell no, and it's Imogen.
Mm-hmm.
But I think
love
Imogen is so sweet, but
Yeah.
it's so British.
Mhm.
It's not very like topical on ours. For boys, Archer, Warner, love Fletcher, love Jagger, call him
Mhm.
Jag, Brewer. I love last names as first names if you can't tell.
You love her.
Yeah. Brewer and Sullivan. I think Sullivan Stevens would be super cute.
That is very cute.
But-
Sully.
yeah.
I had the thought of Archie for a girl. So how sweet.
Archie's really cute.
How sweet.
I love
Love.
Archie. And then if I were pregnant today, girl would probably be Georgia.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
I
Cute.
think Georgia's really cute. And then if it was a boy, I am still kind of stuck on the name Bowen. I think Bowen's really cute. And then I saw Wicked and we have Bowen Yang.
Of course. I was going to say
Love
Mr.
him.
SNL himself.
So
I can't tell you.
I know
why.
where your brain is at.
If you know
because
me, you know why.
we don't like Bowens up in here, but I do like Bowen. But I'm destined to have girls forever, so no worries.
Don't even have to worry about that.
My
see.
next topic is the science behind baby names, syllables, middle name pairings, naming names growing with them, and familial names. So just talking about like how it's really freaking hard to pick a name because there's a lot to think about with names.
Absolutely.
I think my main thing is my last name is Stevens. So I can't ever in my own head, I can't pick a name that also ends with S. So like Atlas. I used to really love the name Atlas. You can't have Atlas Stevens. It's like too many S's, plural ending, S beginning. It like doesn't flow. I really like the name Collins too, which I have a niece named Collins now, but Collins Stevens. Like it doesn't sound good.
Yeah.
So anything ending in an S, anything ending in an IE because of my current children are no's.
See, that's me, but because web is so web,
Poop butt.
mine has to be like, it needs to end in an A or in a Y. It needs to be open, not closed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kit web, poop
Yeah.
butt. But like Macy web is like pee pee.
Logan.
butt.
But Logan is a hard consonant
two
end.
syllable though.
Yeah.
I think that's
yeah.
the difference. I like one syllable names and I'm destined for either two syllable or like honestly two syllable because even an open like Sue Web.
Oh,
Not little baby Sue.
Rue Web.
Rue.
I kind of love Rue.
Kind
I
of
love Rue, but it's just too short.
yeah.
Yeah.
It needs.
Okay. You could do a very long middle name.
The thing is
Rue Elizabeth.
Rue
Yes.
Absidarian Web.
Yes. So along this same context, I think you have to very much consider your middle name.
Yes.
Because if you're gonna have a really long, like syllabic, what am I trying to say? The right word for syllable.
Syllabic. From a East European country.
It's for sure not right. So, but I'm trying to think of like phonics terms,
Yeah.
like
Phonetic.
yeah, but syllable specific.
Yeah.
So like if you're doing if you have a single syllable first name, you have to have a multi-syllable middle name. Has to. If you're doing multi-syllable first, then I think a shorter middle name is super cute. Like Jesse, double, Scott,
Mhm.
one, like a 2 and a 1. Indy,
Yeah.
Joe, Theodora, June. Like it has to counterbalance. We can't be doing like poop butt. We can't be doing Kit Web.
Me going through my head, are my kids poop butt?
No,
they're
Indigo,
not.
August,
Indigo. And then Violet,
Violet.
has two. So
Yes, but it's like those things have to be considered. Otherwise, you end up with a poop butt.
I love that your topic was titled "The Science Behind Baby Names,"
Yeah.
and it's just poop butt.
It's just us absolutely making no scientific.
Making up syllabic.
I'm sorry. I don't really know what I'm talking about. I'm just trying to describe it in words that aren't just vibes because I just want to say vibes.
We're
all
all
the time.
scientists.
Low-key, it's
Yeah.
vibes though.
We're all scientists if we believe it.
Do we have any family names that we have to use?
Scott is Logan's middle name and Logan's dad's name. We didn't have to use it, but I wanted to. I don't have any I have to, but I do have like my mom's middle name is Kay, and I think Kay makes a great middle name.
Yeah.
So
Do you think now that you're backed into a corner with using family names, or would you go off?
I would go off if it didn't fit, because I loved the middle name Scott anyways. So it worked, but
I would love to use Shay's grandmother Della just because I love that name so much. But I can't really find a first name that goes with Della that I like.
thank God none of us have like the third.
A William or something
Oh,
that you have to choose?
Would not. I simply would be the
What you can't
generational
do-
curse breaker.
Yes. What you can't do is tell me what name I'm going to use because that's going to be a no.
I'm gonna not do that.
Yeah.
It stops with me.
It's going to be poop butt.
The cycle of abuse stops here.
It's going to be poop
It ends
butt.
with
William.
us, everyone.
Yeah.
Can we get sued for saying that title?
Maybe.
Everyone else is.
I do have, a couple probably Blake Lively names on my list because Inez is Taylor Swift coded. I think Betty is
And
a
Betty.
child's name that she has. So.
and then James.
Good thing I like my friends canceled.
with 2 L's
I like them dripped in Gucci.
and it's Scandal.
Can we get sued for that?
Probably. We didn't even
Copyright?
try and sing it. We're good.
No, we're good.
Next, we're going to talk about our favorite and least favorite celebrity names. Some that really stand out to us in the good category. I think we should do the good first and then talk about
The bad.
the train wrecks that do exist out in this
We
world.
live in a wild era of
Yes.
names.
Yeah, we do.
We just be naming our kids literally anything.
Yeah. Like, long are the days that we really choose Emma. You know, some people do, but like,
I wish I could.
yeah,
It's
but,
such a good name.
but like, it's not
Ella.
like when our parents were growing up and there were like 13 Madisons and 24 Olivias and 67 Emmas.
And Ashley and Taylor.
Yeah, because we all our generation kind of all have the same name or similar like offsets of the same
Right.
name. But our kids are all pretty unique except for everybody and their dog in our, at least, location names their son Beckham.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, but it is a really, really cute name.
It's a beautiful name. I love it.
I
think
love
it's
the name
so cute.
Beck. Just Beck. Stop with
is
Beck.
beautiful
Guinevere
too.
Beck.
Yes.
Stop with that.
Or Becks even. Add the X.
And we're back to Penn.
Yes.
At its core, this really is a podcast
That
about
was the
veterans
goal.
and Penn Badgley.
Yes. But everybody like that is it's a really cute name, and it is a name that like I have considered. Like I think Beckham's cute. It is really cute. But every boy is Beckham right now. And as a teacher in school, I can confidently say that every boy is Beckham. Every boy is Beckham. Every boy is Aiden, and right now every boy is Ryder. So,
And that's coming
Yes.
from Too Proud Nicole.
yeah, we
We both have the middle name Nicole, and I can not even count on my hands how many people I know with the middle name Nicole from the 90s. So sometimes sometimes a beautiful name just has to be used.
It transcends time.
It does. I mean, yes, but Beckham. Everybody's Beckham right now.
Beckham. Aiden.
It is a
definitely.
really, really cute name, but I will say that it is probably like our ages, Aiden.
Yeah.
Everybody is some offset of Beckham.
Ezra.
Mm.
Mhm.
Or ages Ezra.
I
do
could
love
never
Ezra, too.
I do
Aiden
love
because of
Ezra.
Aiden Shaw.
I don't know.
I could never do Aiden because of Kate plus 8.
exactly.
I just go
Shaw is
straight
Sex
there.
in the City Aiden.
Okay.
But I do have Preston on my list because I like Mr. Big.
I don't know. Who that
You guys haven't watched Sex in the City?
I haven't
No.
seen it.
No.
I'm so sorry.
is. I know. I'm not a TV watcher.
I was hoping to keep that a secret from you.
Sorry.
Okay. I'll have to reevaluate some
Sorry.
things, but
She won't be on next week.
Podcast canceled.
this is the last episode.
So some names that we love, I put Honey, which was already on my list anyways, but Sadie Robertson Huff, her daughter's name is Honey, and I think that's so cute. I do think sometimes with Honey though, we're like nearing on a potential dog name.
Yes.
So you have to be a little bit careful there. Not that it's a bad choice. I think it's an adorable name. We just finished a book too one of the characters' names was Honey, and I think it's so precious.
It is very sweet.
But that's one of my top celebrity baby names.
Are we going around?
Well, I think we can just name a couple. We don't have to go like directly
Yeah.
from the list, you know.
I mean, this is really basic and really not new news. I've always loved Blue Ivy.
Blue Ivy's a
I
great
do
name.
love Blue Ivy.
Blue
That's
Ivy's
a
a great
beautiful
name.
name.
Love. And you love color names, so you
I
should really
do.
love it.
I'm gonna steal it.
You have a niece named Ivy, so
Oh, I do. And August's
not
middle
gonna
name
work.
is basically
Indigo.
Blue.
yeah.
So couldn't do that one, I guess.
I'm like, so
Cross it off my
Beyonce stole
list.
it.
So Beyonce.
stole it. Mhm.
But no, touching back on yours, Locket and Poet from Francesca Farago or whatever her last name
Yeah,
is.
too hot to handle, Francesca.
And I, not that I love her,
Okay.
and not that I would name my children Locket and Poet, but I think those are the most beautiful twin names.
It
Locket
is.
and Poet.
Really
That's
pretty.
so sweet.
It brings me
Or
to
poetry,
Yeah.
perhaps.
Nara Smith's husband's name, Lucky.
Lucky's on my
Lucky
list.
Blue is beautiful. I think that's so stunning.
I love Lucky.
Blue.
I love Lucky.
Kill me.
Lucky is on my list. Shay always vetoes because I'm like, Lucky, like the Britney Spears song. And he's like, we're not doing that.
That could be a subcategory of its own. Horse names.
Perhaps.
Lucky.
Horse and dog names.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Poo poo butt.
Well, if we're staying on the Nara Smith train, is that right?
Yeah.
I'm obsessed with the most recent baby's name.
Whimsy Lou.
Whimsy Lou.
I don't think that's the most recent. I
Maybe
think she's
not.
had another one.
She's had one
then.
since Whimsy.
Well, Whimsy Lou. Oh my gosh.
What
okay.
is the new one?
However,
I'm gonna look. Hold on.
we are getting
Find
in.
two adjectives.
We are getting into
Stick
the
'em
realm
together.
of like you're naming an adult, not a baby. But
Yes.
the baby and child name Whimsy Lou.
so
kill me.
cute. It reminds
It's
me
so cute.
of Cindy Lou Who.
Yeah.
That's who I think of.
Whimsy.
Okay, I'm going to get your opinions in real time for the
Okay.
newest. It's a girl, Fawny Golden.
No.
That makes me think of, what is her name? Goldie Hawn.
Yeah.
I feel like she just named her child that.
I think Golden is beautiful. I don't love Fawny. But
I love
Whimsy's
Goldie,
beautiful.
so I like Golden.
Yeah.
I think she
Goldie's
should have
really
done
cute.
Fawn.
Yeah.
Just Fawn by itself would have been
Yeah.
nice.
Okay.
This is out of your context of names that you would hear often, but there's an NFL player on the Indianapolis Colts named Sauce Gardner, and I think it is the coolest name on earth.
I have to disagree.
Tomato, tomato, tomato.
So- okay, well, let me
Sauce.
preface by saying that is not his given name. That is his nickname, but he's always like gone by it. Sauce. I think if you are talented at a sport, which his parents didn't name him that, but if you are good at a sport and your name is Sauce, I feel like that goes really hard. That's just my opinion.
Sauce?
Sauce
I'm
Gardner
like,
as a name.
I choose sweet and sour.
Sauce Gardner.
Marinara poo poo.
I love Sauce Gardner. I think
That
it's
sounds
so
like
cool.
if I was a stripper,
Yeah.
Sauce Gardner.
Yeah.
I do love Jack Blues.
Love,
The Bieber
yeah,
baby.
yeah.
Love
Love.
Jack Blues. That's so.
And I love the name Jack too. I think Jack
Yes.
is like a timeless classic. It is pretty popular, but I do love Jack.
I do love Jack Blues.
Um,
Perhaps I just love Justin.
This is one where you really had to play with the last name. I
Yes.
love that Katy Perry named her Daisy.
Yeah.
Daisy Bloom.
Daisy Bloom is
So
beautiful.
sweet.
Gorgeous.
So cute.
Gorgeous, gorgeous.
I love
So-
Daisy too. I think Daisy's so cute.
And her middle name is Dove, isn't it?
Is it?
Daisy Dove Bloom.
Oh, Katie.
That's
I love
really cute.
you.
But
I
it's
hope you and
not.
Justin have another and you come up with something even better. She's with Justin Trudeau now.
The prime
Oh, I was like
prime minister
Orlando,
of Canada.
bringing us all the way back to It Ends With Us. Daisy Bloom, so much better than Lily Bloom.
Yeah.
Daisy Bloom is so cute.
And I
have
love the
so
name
many
Lily.
thoughts.
Yeah.
I think Lily Bloom might have been cute if it were anyone other than Blake.
Well, didn't she have?
Yes.
Didn't she have a weird middle name too? It was like Lily something Bloom, but it was like
Blossom?
Lily Blossom Bloom. That's what it was. And I was like, okay, you
I
lost
feel like
me there.
if there had been no movie whatsoever, love.
Yeah.
Had there been no talk of Blake Lively doing anything,
Yeah.
amazing.
Probably Slay.
If Penn Badgley
Yes.
were in it
Yes.
Yeah.
Isn't
as the
Atlas,
doctor?
Isn't
Yeah.
there an Atlas in that one as well?
Yeah.
Yes.
Mhm.
Atlas is in there.
What's the bad guy? What's his name? R- R-
Rye,
No.
Roe,
R-
Ray,
Because everybody compares it to Rice San or whatever.
Ryle.
Ryle. I hate that.
Not good.
I really hate that. Don't name your
Speaking of
kid
names
that.
we hate, let's talk about celebrity names we hate. Number 1 on my list is Aquaman by Trisha Paytas.
Speaking of Nara Smith, I hate Slim Easy. Her son's name.
Slim
I
Easy
hate
goes in that
Slim
category
Easy.
with Sauce Gardner. I think it's cool. If the kid is cool, it's a cool name.
The kid is not bound to be cool with Slim Easy as his name. I hate that.
I'd call him Slim
Smith?
Chickens every day.
I'd call him Slim Jim.
Aw.
I'd call him Pee Pee Poo Poo Butt.
I hate that.
I think Trisha Paytas was really doing something
I love Malibu
with
Barbie.
Malibu Barbie.
But have you
So
seen the
cute.
theory that those aren't their real names?
Yeah,
they're
that
just
she's
their
given them
internet
pseudonyms,
names.
but I think that she has debunked that.
I'm gonna hold on.
Not that we believe much of what comes out of her mouth.
I'm gonna hold on because Elvis.
But Aquaman
Aquaman?
is crazy, and I think Elvis is even cute. I think Elvis has some. It's not my favorite, but it has some room to be okay.
And
as a
isn't
name.
Elvis a girl? I feel like
Yeah.
that's cuter. Because
Well, they said
she's a
that
girl.
it would have been Elvis regardless, so,
Right.
which is something. But Aquaman is a
Perhaps
a
he'll go
crazy
by
choice.
Moses.
fat no for me.
Maybe he'll go by Moses.
I don't know which, but one of the Duggar girls has a sturgeon.
Yes.
I hate that. Sturgeon, Spurgeon.
I think it's Spurgeon.
Oh, Spurgeon.
It reminds me of potatoes.
Because he's named after a famous pastor, which is Spurgeon.
Yeah.
It reminds me of
It's
potatoes.
not for me.
Yeah.
Reminds me of fish.
Yeah.
Caviar?
I don't love
Right?
it.
Something about
Sturgeon is caviar.
something about spurge.
Spud.
Sponge.
Something about spud.
Something about spuds.
You guys are gonna kill me. My summer I turned pretty gals hate Belly. I
We
know
all
that's not
hate
her
We
Belly.
all
name.
hate Belly. Her name's Isabella.
I know it's not her name. I think Belly is,
You only clock it.
and Belly honestly might be like just based off of my own PTSD that like I would not want to be called Belly, but
I hate Belly.
Those are my thoughts.
As
Yeah.
someone who watched it, I hate Belly.
yeah.
But
Belly's
also,
not it.
as someone who watched it, when I pop out another boy and name him Conrad,
No one say
no
anything.
one say anything
Love
except
Conrad.
congratulations, mommy.
Love
I
Conrad.
will say I hate with Mormon Wives being so popular right now. I hate the name Ever.
Ever True.
What did we do, Taylor? Why are we that is so Mormon of you.
So Mormon. So not my favorite.
Ever True, born to a couple that was insanely
Untrue.
adulterous
Toxic.
to each other, I think is the
On that
irony
same
of it
note,
all.
I also hate Billie Jean.
Billie Jean isn't great. I like
For a
Billy,
baby?
Billy by itself, I think it's
I like
pretty cute.
Billy.
Billie Jean though can't get on board.
And
Billie
to
Jean
close
is
this
not
out,
my
because
lover.
we are running out of time and we still have an
Oh
Yes.
jeez. Okay.
Mount Rushmore segment. We have Rydell Funk's children,
All of them.
Sugar Lover, first and middle, Sugar
Uh-huh.
Lover, Sweetie Mary, which I think Sweetie Marie would have been way cuter. Because that's what I say in my head as I read it, and it's
Sweetie
Sweetie
Marie.
Mary.
No, that's all bad.
Storm, Rocky Ross, Rocky Road,
Ben and Jerry's.
Super Capron.
Like, is he super cape? Like gearing up for a superhero movie?
I think Sugar Lover has to be the worst.
Sugar lover
But
is
also-
crazy work.
Her name, Rydell, not the best either. That
Yeah.
reminds me of Grease, Rydell High. That's where they go.
Sure.
For all
Okay.
my Grease enthusiasts.
Do we have any other baby name hot takes before we move on to
I think
Motherhood
we've
Mount
shit on
Rushmore?
just as many people as we possibly could.
We did no one personal to us.
I don't think we said too much that was like specifically offensive, other than maybe Beckham. But
Name your kids what you want.
yes, but
At
you
the
do,
end of the day, but we
yeah,
will be judging.
Yeah,
And remember, they're humans.
yeah. I'm looking at you, Sugar Lover.
Sugar mama.
I'm looking at you, poor baby.
Exotic
Aquaman.
dancer.
Okay, so moving on, we have our Mount Rushmore of motherhood segment where we
Yes.
are naming kid snacks that are bussin'.
Bussin'.
So our next segment is Mount Rushmore of motherhood. We are doing kid snacks that are bussin', and we have a randomly curated order, which will be me, Lexi, then Macy. So, Macy, did you have a comment? You look like you're about to say something.
Macy's like, this is stupid.
I'm thinking about sauce. I'm lost in the sauce.
Come on. now. Okay, so kids snacks that are bussin'. Me with pick one. I am choosing Pop-Tarts.
I knew
Any
that
flavor?
would come up.
Pop-Tarts.
I love a Pop-Tart.
Me too.
I'll eat a Pop-Tart anytime, any
Do you
day.
like them raw or toasted, or what's your?
Do you like it raw? I like them warm.
I love it toasted, but I will take it I will take it anyway.
And this is her announcing her third pregnancy.
She is pregnant.
Oh, I love a warm Pop-Tart straight out the toaster.
You ready for
Yes.
my? It's not a fast food hack, but kind of. Unfrosted strawberry, toasted butter.
Oh, okay.
It's really good.
Do you give your kid butter before he goes to bed?
A spoonful?
Is that the same butter you use to put Jesse to sleep?
You kiss your mouse with that your mouse, and you kiss your mouse with that mouth that you put the butter on. Yeah, that's the phrase. That's how it goes.
Lexi's turn.
Okay. My first one is a pizza Lunchable, but not all the time. Like this has to be very occasional because you can start to taste the chemicals in the cheese and things get weird. But like maybe 1.5 pizza Lunchables, they come with 3, maybe 1.5 like every 6 months.
Okay.
yeah, okay.
I get down with it.
But when it's good,
When it's good, it's really good.
It hits.
Yeah.
I do prefer the ham and cheese ones though, for whatever reason though. I think those are really good.
Absolutely.
Ham and cheese. When I
Yeah.
was little, I liked the nacho, which is nasty in
Ew,
hindsight. But when I was
cold.
little, that's what I
That's
liked.
August's favorite one, and that was my favorite one as a kid too.
Yeah.
Loved it.
You know you like salsa at a young age.
Oh yeah. A double dipping,
I'm
if
those
you
memes.
will.
It's like, mind if a white girl has a little salsa?
You at your
Yeah.
lunch table.
Okay, I'm going more like on the go snack. I'm going convenient. It's still good any age. A cheese stick.
Yes.
I recently bought string cheese.
So good.
It's so good.
I love a string cheese.
Yes. I think that's timeless.
Although they did stop making the twist ones,
Yeah, I know.
and that really
I think what turns me off a little bit about string cheese, not string cheese, but a cheese stick. Have you ever had those Colby Jack ones?
the ones where the square
They're
ones,
like
the rectangles,
rectangles.
it gets too thick, and
They're-
I have a really bad sensory
They
issue
really
with that.
gross me out.
Yes,
And that
they get
kind of-
warm and
Like the one that
I'm there
comes
with you.
alongside
Okay.
the meat in the little package.
Well, now Lexi brought up a wonderful point. Those cheese sticks warm.
Okay, you're talking the followers out of picking mine.
Okay, but she just
No.
brought back like
A cold one is great.
a cold one is good, but
A
when they're
cold
warm,
string.
mm-mm.
It's
That
like
is not
flint and like oily.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm thinking of the ones that come with the meat and they're never refrigerated for
Yeah.
some reason. Like you know,
Yes.
like why?
At the gas station.
Why are those meats not refrigerated?
Because
They're cured.
They're pre-cured. Yeah.
What about the cheese?
Not sure about
that
that,
one? I don't understand.
But cue my cured ham on my cabinet or my counter right
Yeah.
now that I still
Yeah.
have from Halloween. That's gross.
You get to go again.
Oh right. Okay.
Yeah.
Mm.
We're doing. Nick has informed me this is called the snake method.
Aw.
Okay, Nick knows every fucking thing.
Well, it's about the draft, so
I have a baby,
veteran
so
draft.
it's a little unfair.
the war.
My baby still only eats baby stuff, kind of. But I'm gonna
You
go
were a kid
through-
once.
Yeah. I'm going to go with man, I'm wanting to stray from my list. No, okay. I am. I think I'm going to go with do they still exist? Dunkaroos.
I had that on my
Mhm.
list.
I
Yeah.
love
Yeah.
a Dunkaroo.
The little icing cups.
They do exist,
Delicious.
but they don't call them Dunkaroos. They're like
Okay.
an Oreo brand, or you can get like the animal cracker brand.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
They may have Dunkaroos. I don't know.
That's my choice.
They do. They do still have the little cookie ones. Go ahead.
Cute, yum. Okay, mine is an Uncrustable.
Ugh, I almost put that, but Nick said it's not a snack.
I feel like it's a
Mm.
snack.
I think it is too.
It's a snack.
He said it's not.
Violet loves them when they're still a little bit frozen.
I love an Uncrustable. Indy is allergic to peanuts. However, we're working towards doing like exposure therapy. We call it peanut therapy. But eventually she will be able to have peanut butter, and that is what she wants the most, is an Uncrustable. She wants one so bad.
They're good.
Every time we pass it in Costco, she goes, one day I'll get to have one of those.
Oh no.
I know, it's really sad. And we asked her the other day because she's been eating a little bit of peanut every now and then because we're like to that stage. And we asked her, we're like, you can try it if you want. And she goes, I don't think I'm ready for that. She's scared.
Exposure
now.
therapy is
I
doing her
know.
so good,
I
honestly,
know.
because she's able to articulate her emotions
Sweet
Indy
baby.
in therapy, regular therapy.
Yeah. Well,
Cute.
basically the same. Anyways, Uncrustables is a great pick. I love an Uncrustable.
Mhm.
My next pick is going to be Dippin' Dots.
Yes.
Oh,
Love Dippin' Dots.
man, that's not even a snack. That's a treat.
What's your flavor that you like?
I love the banana split.
banana split?
I was gonna say banana split too.
We're banana split girls.
Because there's 3 of us.
I'm the strawberry flavor.
Oh, I'll be the banana.
I'm chocolate.
Cute. Our next Halloween costume.
And then my follow-up next one, since I go again, is going to be goldfish.
Oh, that was on my list
Goldfish
too.
was
I
on
love
my
goldfish.
list.
Love goldfish.
My next one is going to be the chocolate chip Teddy Grahams.
I had that one.
I love the
did.
chocolate chip one
Chocolate chip Teddy
specifically.
Grahams. Same.
Yum.
Same.
I'm going to challenge your goldfish with whales.
I love whales. Shay loves whales.
They're saltier.
He loves them. He
They're
goes to
really
Dollar
yummy.
General and like stocks up. He's like, let me just
I think
take
they
all the
leave a
boxes.
weird taste in my mouth, and I don't know why. It might be the salt.
They
but
do.
Mhm.
It's a little bit.
Absolutely. It's like a coating on the top, but it's like, you know,
Yeah.
we ball.
So I go again as a snake. When does Lexi go twice?
She doesn't because she's the middle.
Oh.
The first and the last go
I'm
again
the
and again and
sandwich.
again.
Which one of us is the head and which is the tail?
I'm the head because I started.
Oh, I'm poo.
You're the poop butt.
Is this our third one?
It's well,
It's
Macy.
my final.
Macy's
Macy's final.
final,
Okay.
your final, and then my final.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, final choice. I think I'm going to go with fruit snacks.
Yes. That's a good one.
Can I say the Scooby-Doo ones?
I wrote
with
the
the
blue
opaque
one?
blue.
I
Yes.
wrote Scooby Doo fruit snacks down
Yep.
specifically
Mhm.
that.
The blue one. The blue one is so good.
Yeah.
So good.
Nothing hits.
My final one is Go-Gurt, specifically when it's frozen.
God.
Ugh, I hate yogurt.
I love a Go-Gurt, especially
Go-Gurt.
frozen.
It's so good.
Delicious. I was worried that you were going to take my fourth, which is Rice Krispie treats. Love Rice Krispie
I
treats.
do love a Rice Krispie
especially
treat.
homemade.
That's what I was
Them
going to say.
homemade are
I
so
don't like a
good.
store-bought that much, but I love a
Yeah.
homemade.
Homemade is so
And
good.
they're so, not that I am dieting under any circumstance right now, but when you are dieting, they're really low calorie and they like cure the sweet tooth a
Really?
little bit.
They're
Mhm.
low calorie.
I did not realize their game.
They're like 100 calories or something for like the little bars that you get like that.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay.
Good to know.
But and they're good for like a little sugar boost. So I love keeping a Rice Krispie in the house because I don't feel that bad about eating one.
Keeping one in the house.
I know.
Aw.
Just
well,
one, a singular.
We do go to Costco and get like the 90 pack of them. So
Yeah.
then I really do have to limit myself to just one.
But they're so good. Sometimes I'm like, it's gonna hit. How
Mhm.
I
I
need
make
it to
my
hit.
homemade ones with chocolate chips.
The homemade ones are so delicious. I could get behind those all day. Now that calorie count I'm not aware of, nor do I need to be.
Trillion.
When it's homemade, I feel like it doesn't count.
Yeah, agreed. Okay, so let's wrap up by saying all of the 4 of ours.
Okay.
And then we will segment over to the nap line.
Okay, so I had. Where did I start? Help. Where did I start?
On the go. Cheese stick was one of yours.
Cheese stick was my second, I believe.
Mm-mm. Cheese stick was your first. I
Okay.
think.
Cheese stick, whales,
Yes.
Scooby snacks, and Dunkaroos.
Yes.
And not in that order.
Dunkaroos was your second.
Cheese stick, Dunkaroo, whale. Oh my gosh. Scooby snack. No,
Yeah.
Scooby fruit snack.
You can really
Yeah.
tell we're all moms.
Yeah.
We're like, oh, after we say it, it's
well,
gone
once
forever.
you say it, I'm like, was that mine or was that hers?
I know. I'm like,
It's
I think
yours.
we're all meshing together.
Yeah.
Mine were pizza Lunchables sporadically, Uncrustables, frozen Go-Gurt, and chocolate chip Teddy Grahams.
Yes. And mine were Goldfish, Dippin' Dots, Pop-Tarts, and Rice Krispie Treats.
All right. Next, we're going to go into the nap line where we are going to ask our husbands one of the names that are on our list that they dislike. And Shay is actually taking care of a little sick August. They're laying in bed. So he sent me his answers via text. And the name that was on my list that he did not like, I love the name Asha. I don't know why I love that name, but I love the name Asha, Ausha. And he said, we are not cultured enough to name a child that.
I do see that.
And I get that.
I get it, but I love that name.
Asha, I
Yeah.
think that's so cute. Asha
Yeah.
Black,
Yeah.
just so little and cute.
Yeah, Asha's really cute.
But next, we will actually be in person calling the other 2 husbands. Who would like to start?
Hello?
What's up?
You're on the nap line.
What's up?
So we are going
Sup?
to
And-
talk about we are talking about baby names. So I did preface him on this so that he could prepare. I need you to share some of the most outlandish baby names that I loved that you had to veto because you hated them so badly.
I would say Imogen is tragic.
Aw.
That
Tragic
one's
is
pretty bad.
intense.
Yeah. Tell him the one that I always love for the boys that you make fun of every time I say it.
Oh, Flynn.
Flynn. He hates Flynn.
Here's the thing about Flynn. It's a fine name. I just don't trust us to handle that name very well.
Right. And what he means by that is we make everything a silly little like vocal stem, which we've talked about.
Mm-hmm.
So we have already, before we've ever even talked about choosing this name, always said Plyn. And he was like, Flynn will be Plim.
And that's very Hunger Games. And, that's very
is
in
really
character.
cute. But he was like, no. He said it's a fine name, but
He's anti-Tangled,
yeah.
anti-Disney.
I know, Flynn Rider. But anyways. Okay. Thanks for your help.
No problem. Did you get the picture I sent you?
No, I'll check. I haven't like
Check it right now.
while
It's
you're on
like
the phone.
Nick holding up a sign that says, I hate Flynn.
It's not suitable for work.
What happened?
Bathroom for like 5 minutes.
Oh my
Queen.
god.
What is it, marker?
What did she say? Why is she doing that?
For context, Indy has pink all over her face.
And
She said she doesn't
had a
know.
she had a meltdown over it, and she's very sorry, and she says she will never do it again.
She's like, you know who did this? Teddy.
It was really sad. I was like, I got onto her, and I was like, it's really not that serious.
Did she just walk in and she was like, look, Dad?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Maybe she'll be a makeup artist one day.
She is not the child to do this. Like,
I know. That's why I was like shocked.
She's feeling neglected because of the podcast.
she is.
And so I was like getting a wash rag, scrubbing her down, and she just was bawling her eyes out. And
Oh.
I was like, okay.
Well, tell her
I
it's
was like,
not
you-
that serious.
Tell her
I
she
was like,
looks
"You are in trouble."
beautiful.
That's
She's not in
crazy.
trouble. But I told her to not do it again. She knows better. And
It's
she-
like the like
Which is
little
very
voice in
sad.
her head like got too loud. Like she was like, I should do this because that's so not indie thing to do. That's hilarious.
I'm surprised she didn't blame it on Teddy, for real.
Oh my god.
I would have blamed it on Teddy.
That's crazy.
Poor Indy.
bath right now, so you can hear that
Okay.
in the background.
Sounds good. Poor baby. Okay. Well, we're finishing up and then I'll be home. Apparently.
Hello.
Hello, my stink. Okay, I prepped you a little bit, but we are asking the spouses for a baby name or some baby names that I suggested that were so outlandish or so crazy that you had to tell me no.
Outlandish.
Like a big fat
ones that
no.
you liked, I didn't like.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, for a minute, you kind of had like a series of like avian names. Like it was like Robin and Birdie and Wren, and I just wasn't feeling those.
Those are all gorgeous names.
I love all of those names.
Listen, Logan, before we even knew Macy was pregnant, her baby was always going to be Ren.
Yeah.
It was always going to be Ren
I
Webb.
think it was the sequence of maybe. Bird names.
He was like, I'm sensing a pattern
What am I
here.
getting at here? Why are there so many bird-related?
Jay for a boy.
Jay.
Cute.
Blue Jay.
Put together, he's a jay. He's a blue jay.
Jesse's our blue jay.
You did talk about Jay. That is a Jay.
That better too.
All right.
Currently climbing my back right now.
Well,
Well, it can't be anything worse than what Indy just
yeah,
did.
Indy covered herself in pink.
I'll have to show you
She
a picture.
walked up to Nick.
Pee?
No, in like pink marker. He was in the bathroom, and then she covered herself in pink marker.
It's crazy.
And he asked why she did it, and she said, "I don't know." And then she had a meltdown.
The intrusive thoughts.
Yeah.
are real.
I think the intrusive thoughts hit her.
It was pre shower
Sometimes
makeup.
You just gotta color
Mhm.
yourself pink and then just deal with the consequences later.
Yeah. And
Absolutely.
She's
Amen,
doing that now.
sister.
Amen.
Yeah.
Preach, sister. All right. I'll be done shortly. Bye.
All right, bye.
So today we have discussed our child's names and
Mhm.
how we got to them. We've discussed that if Taylor Swift, Willy Wonka, and your favorite camp counselor walked into a bar,
They'd be our kids.
they would dream up this podcast.
Yes.
Of course.
Plus an avian offset for Macy and her husband's.
We've decided that I just
Future
need to
baby
get
names.
birds.
Yes. Macy's going to get several birds.
She's going to be a bird woman. We've discussed snacks that we will eat for the rest of our lives because
Yeah.
they're bussin'.
Yeah. And the good news is that none of our kids are actually named Poop Butt.
Or Aquaman or Sturgeon.
But we did keep saying that the whole episode.
Yeah, we discussed pee poo 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 pee 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 poo.
We
And
are
butt.
kids at heart.
Yes, absolutely. We got to see my child make a very offhanded mistake. and I will be putting a picture in of what's going on behind the scenes when my husband's in charge while we're at the pod. So
Nick is in his most stressful moment trying to wipe Indy off. And you're like, what's a baby name you hate?
yeah, I'm like, pause. Can you tell me something for the pod? And he's like, our child is pink. Augustus Gloop.
I
Right.
can't
No
forget to
worries.
say that we got lost in the sauce this episode.
We
We did. We got lost in the sauce and
Against our will, kind
we
of.
threw out words that we weren't sure were words, like syllabic. And Lexi had one too. And you were like, no.
Mercifully. That's
Mercifully and syllabic.
And then we called on Aquaman to save the day.
Yeah,
just perhaps mercifully and syllabic are our next children's names.
absolutely. That and Sugar Lover. So
Yes. So all that happened. We drank and
no,
No
one
one
napped.
adios.